Hello, welcome back to my channel and to a new video. I hope you're well and having a lovely day. If you're new here, my name is Nicola and I make lifestyle videos, and I got a bit of a B&M haul for you today. But before we get into that, I just thought I would catch you up on our news and things. Obviously I did a catch-up video 2 weeks ago, but a lot has happened since then. So I think that was the day we were flying out to, well, the day we were going to the airport before we flew out to Prague for the Dance World Cup. If you don't follow me on Instagram, actually no, you probably will. I put a short on here as well, but I don't think many people have seen that. But anyway, we had an amazing time in Prague. Really wonderful time. We had opportunities to go and do a bit of sightseeing and shopping. There was a Sephora there and everyone went there to Sephora. It's expensive. And we had some nice meals out, spent lots of time with friends, and there was some dancing, obviously. So Phoebe did, she did like a tap workshop on one of the days, which she loved. And then our minis, our little ones, did their performance, I think, on the Sunday, and they came fifth in the world, which was amazing. And then our team that Phoebe was in did their performance on the Monday, and they came 10th in the world, which was pretty amazing. I mean, the little ones I think were 5th out of 10 in their section. Our older ones were 10th out of 39 in their section, which was incredible. I mean, you know, there were some amazing productions with loads of kids. I mean, ours was a pretty small team in comparison to some of them, but some of the ones that they beat were brilliant. So that was, you know, they did a really good job, and yeah, we were all very proud of them. And yeah, Iceland came 1st and 3rd in their section. England came 2nd, got a silver medal, but obviously there are multiple teams, multiple schools in each team, so you can have, like, I think there were 5 or 6 numbers from England in that section of 39. But England won the Dance World Cup overall, which is unsurprising, seeing as they are by far the biggest team there. It was interesting because I think when you see the quality of the English team and what they are producing compared to some of the other countries. So when you submit an entry to Dance World Cup, you are just competing for the qualifiers against your country. So they don't submit everyone from all countries and then pick the best. They pick the English and they pick the top ones in England, and they then compete against the rest of the top ones from each of the other countries. So if you're from a smaller country, or, you know, there are less entries, then you're probably not going to be as a higher standard, I guess, the entries from that country. But the English entries are all a super high standard. So when you see that on the stage, you're like, wow, actually, we've done really well to even be here. So yeah, that was amazing. And then we have a little boy in our team. He came, I think he came, I'm not sure, 7th maybe in his lyrical. I think anyway, he came 3rd in his modern, which was amazing. So he got bronze medal. And then we got a quartet. They came 10th, and a duet came 25th, but they were out of 52. So that was a massive section. Yeah, watching the 39 groups on the Monday that ours was in, I was losing the will to live. By the time I got to about 30, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I've got another 9 to go, because they are quite long dances at 3.5 minutes, I think, or 3.5 minutes. So yeah, that seemed to go on forever. But it was just such a lovely experience. Really hope that she gets to do it again. She is now too old. So they break into, they have the minis, they have children, juniors and seniors. So she's been in the children's section, which goes up to 14. So next, in the date age as of the 1st of January that year. So next year she will be too old to be in that children's section. So unless they do a junior, I think she probably will miss out next year. It depends. There's only her and one other girl in the current group that will be too old. So they may bring some of the little ones up into that group and keep that group. Whether they'll take the older ones and move them and get some older ones, I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, potentially that'll be it for a little while. And as much as I would like to do it again, my bank account probably would be happy if I didn't. If we didn't go next year. This year has been a lot a lot. Dance has just predominated this year. It has been one thing after another, and you don't get me wrong, I've loved every second, and as has Phoebe, but Archie said to me this morning, he said, she doesn't get much time to rest, does she? I know, she doesn't, because we got back from Prague on Wednesday, no, Tuesday night, like midnight, we got back home, and then straight back to school on Wednesday, and then she was back to rehearsals Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night for their theatre school show, which was all weekend. So yeah, rehearsals Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then literally had 2 shows and rehearsals on Saturday and 2 shows on Sunday. So it was literally non-stop, and then we were straight back to the studios Monday evening for rehearsals for their national finals, which is in 3 weeks. So I mean, she loves it, and I'm not a pushy mum, do you know? I don't think I am anyway, not really, not compared to some, but I want her to do it if she wants to do it, and she does. She just loves it, and she very rarely moans or says she doesn't want to go. Like last night, she's got a drama exam as well tomorrow, and so last night we were going, she had drama, and I said, well, I can pick you up afterwards if you want to come home. She was like, no, I'll stay to the end, I want to go. So we will continue and keep taking her along as she wants to do it. So yeah, that's it. We've got national finals in a few weeks, drama exam tomorrow, and then there's a bit of a break and she'll have new routines to learn, ready for the festival season next year. But it won't be as busy a festival season next year. The following year will be busy, but next year will be a bit of a quieter year, I hope. We shall see. But yeah, the shows were really amazing at the weekend, like super good. I didn't take a single picture because I was so busy, and I'm absolutely gutted. I saw the show twice, and then I chaperoned the other 2 shows, and I usually take so many, like lots of lovely pictures. I didn't get any, so I was a bit disappointed actually afterwards. I was like, why didn't I just get my camera out? But I didn't. So I guess I was in the moment. It's all up here. They do have a professional photographer, so there will be some photographs of her, but you never know what they're like because they take them of them while they're on the stage, so there isn't always many good ones, but fingers crossed there'll be some decent ones of her, and I'll stick them up on my Instagram if you want to see them as and when I get them. So yeah, that's the news. That's everything up to date. We've got a weekend off this weekend. I'm wearing my my 3 Peaks Challenge hoodie. I'm doing it. I think on the last catch up I said I wasn't sure because I had a bit of an injury, and I had a bad back. Well, that back trapped nerve in my back went. That was great. And then the other injury is my hip, and I can still feel it. I feel it here. I just crossed my legs and I can feel it in my hip here. My mum thinks I'm going to need a hip replacement. She's had one, my dad's had one. It's in the family, but neither of my sisters have, and I'm thinking, I think I've just injured it and it's just taking a while to heal. It's definitely better than it was, I think. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, but I do feel it's better than it was. So I've just been taking it easy. We did a lot of walking in Prague, and I've just been obviously walking the dogs as normal since we've been back. And yeah, I can feel it. It's like twinges here and there, but it's not super painful. So I'm hoping that I can really crack on. And if you didn't see that, so this is the Yorkshire 3 Peaks Challenge. It's a public sector challenge, so for anyone who works in the public sector to do. I think we're joining with other teams. There's it's about 12 of us doing it, and I need to do some training. I've just ordered my hiking shoes today. I'm going to order some compression leggings as well to try and help with this hip issue. I think I'm going to try and do it as long as the rain stays away. It's absolutely pouring it down. It feels like autumn at the moment, but as long as the rain stays away at the weekend, I'm going to do a nice long walk on Sunday, I think, with Buddy, and yeah, try and get a good 7-8 miles in, and a good old hike just to get used to get the miles in. Really, I've got to start upping the training. I think we're going to book a day in the summer holidays to go to the highest of these 3 peaks and just do that one in a day, just to get a feeling of where I am fitness wise and how long that's going to take me and how I feel at the end of it. Could I do another 2 after it? I'm gonna have to, but I need to mentally prepare myself for that. I think I've only ever done these things with no time limit, so there is a time limit on this, which is 12 hours. I feel like, I mean, I've done 26 miles on the flat and sort of up and down in 7-8 hours, or 6 hours I've done it on the flat. And then I did the Macmillan Mighty hike, which was very up and down, and that I did in 7.5, I think. So I feel like it's slightly less, it's a couple of miles less, not much, but a bit less. Okay, it is really up and down, but we've got 12 hours. I feel like I can do that. I walked up Helvellyn in the Lake District, which is the higher than any of these peaks we're doing, and we did that in 3 hours. Okay, I didn't have to do 2 afterwards, but that was high and hard, really hard. We did it in 3 hours, so I feel like I can do it, but I was a bit fitter then, so I need to crack on and get some training in and probably get my CV fitness up a little bit. I will leave the link to my Just Giving page down below if you would like to sponsor me for this event. I would be hugely grateful. I did mention before that I hadn't left it because I wasn't 100% sure I was going to do it, but I am going to do it. I'm definitely going to go and do this, and work normally sponsor us, but they're obviously not because they're paying for us to do it, so I need some sponsors. If everybody who watches this video gave 50p or £1, then that would be amazing. If half of you gave 50p or £1, that would still be amazing. It'd be more than I'm going to be able to raise on my own. So if you have 50p to spare, I would be really grateful if you could click on the link below and just sponsor me. It is the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge. It is for cancer research, so an amazing charity to be raising money for, and yeah, it's going to be hard. It is my last challenge before I turn 50, and I'm definitely feeling my age at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now and get into this haul. There's not a huge amount to show you, a few bits and pieces. The reason I went out, actually, I went to B&M because I needed to get a few bits. I needed to get a kettle. I couldn't find one that I liked, so I'm going to have to order one on Amazon, but hey ho. Our kettle's broken, so I need a new one. But I also wanted to go to the Range and to Home Sense because I had heard on the grapevine that they got some autumn stuff in. They haven't really. Home Sense had a couple of cushions with Halloweeny stuff on, and I did spot some one set of tea towels with some Halloween stuff on, and one apron with some skulls on, and that was it. That's all they had. So there was nothing really in Home Sense. I felt like all that stuff was probably stuff they had out the back and they just shoved it out. There's no new stock for Halloween or autumn just yet, so stand down if you're worried that it's all going to go. It's not out yet. And the Range, the same. There was nothing in there. I know other people I've seen have gone out and got stuff in the Range, but there wasn't really anything at all. There was a cushion that said Hey Pumpkin and 2 of the fabric pumpkins, and they did have a couple of wreaths, but they've been out all year. I've seen those multiple times over the last year. I think they're just old stock, so nothing new. I did, however, buy these napkins, which are very autumnal, but they're for now really. I got these in Home Sense. They were £2.29 and they just say happy together. We needed some napkins, and I like these because there's loads in there. We would get through quite a lot, so I like those. They are very autumnal, so they'll be nice for autumn, but they won't last that long because I'm going to stick them out now. Right, as for B&M, this is what I bought. Something I need on the regular was some, my receipt's quite small, I didn't get much. Bold 3-in-1, so I'm looking at my receipt. Here we go. That was £5.99 for one of those. They did the double packs. I don't know where to keep it, so I just got one. We usually have the purple one, but they didn't have any of that. They had the blue, the yellow, and the pink, so I got the pink. So that's for me washing. I bought some Skinny Whips, or Skinny Dreams. These are Andrew's favourites. They're a bit like a Healthy Mars bar, I suppose. They were £1.49 a pack. I got 2. So Andrew will be happy about those. Also for Andrew, he's currently a bit addicted to these. I've got an issue. Oh, hear that? My jaw clicked. I've got an issue with jelly sweets at the moment. I'm trying to get out of that habit. I stop regularly on my way home from taking Phoebe to dance school. There's an Asda on the way back, and I go in regularly and buy their little 30p packs of jelly sweets. I've actually stopped just for that, just to buy a pack of jelly sweets for 30p, because I get this mental craving. I think I mentioned this before, for sugar. It's really bad. so I need to stop because my teeth will fall out if I keep doing it. And but I love jelly sweets. I love Haribo's and Giant Straubs and Percy Pigs. I had some Giant Straubs once. I bought a big pack on the way to get Phoebe from school because I had this craving, and I ate the entire pack on the way to pick her up, and I got the shakes. It was that bad. So I need to step back from the sugar. However, Andrew likes these. These are licorice all sorts. I came back, we'd obviously been away, out all weekend at the show. I got back on Sunday evening and he'd got a pack of these, and he'd written on this, it just says best wishes, he'd written to Andrew from Andrew on the side. But these are his favourite. He usually only has them at Christmas, but he said, oh, can you get me some more? So I have got him some more, but he also needs to rein it in. Oh, these were licorice all sorts, $2.99. I don't like these. I don't know why he does, because I think they're gross, but there we go. I also bought some Dr. Magic Dial Action Foamer. This is for the drain in our utility room, which absolutely reeks. I've poured drain on blocker down there on regular occasions, but I don't think it's blocked. I think the pipes need cleaning, and I read that you need like a foamer to do that, because they definitely don't. It doesn't smell all the time. It's when we put the washing machine on. Sorry, my camera decided to stop filming. So it's only when we put the washing machine on. So you put that on, and then this horrible eggy smell comes from the sink. And I've been pouring like Zoflora down, or I've also done some bicarb with white vinegar and poured that down. It does seem to help, but I think perhaps I need to use some of this and get it done and give it a really good clean out. So I got that. Oh, and that was £1. We needed some shampoo, so I got this. Right, now I saw an advert for this product. What do you call this product? Right, because I remember when this first came out and there were adverts on the telly for this, like salon hair, you know, Pantene. But I saw an advert the other day for this on YouTube, and they called it Pantene. Why? I do a lot of work on branding for my business, for the company I work for. I cannot see the benefit of changing the pronunciation of a brand name from one to another. Like, it's always been Pantene. The adverts always said Pantene. So why would you change it to Pantene? Tell me. I don't get it. Anyway, I love this stuff. So this $2.75 each for those. We've got quite a lot of conditioner actually left upstairs. We ran out of shampoo, so that's that. I then bought this for Phoebe for her drawers. I'm hoping they're long enough. I just bought one. I could do with two, but I bought one for now just to see if it fits. It is their laundry room range. It was £3.50, and it's a 2-pack adjustable drawer dividers. So her clothes are just like piled into her drawers. I try like folding or rolling stuff and everything, but the drawers are so big that everything just gets mishmashed into one, and you can't keep tops from bottoms. And anyway, so I thought this would be really nice to separate the drawers. So if it works, I will get another one for the other drawer that she's got. She's got two baskets? No, she's got 3 drawers and a basket. The basket at the bottom we use for dancewear, and that's all got dividers in it that I bought in IKEA, as has her underwear drawer at the top. But the 2 in the middle are just a free-for-all. So if these fit, I'll get another one and use it for the other drawer. Then I bought this bath mat because I thought it was cute. I've been eyeing up this one actually for a long time. So our bathrooms, if you've probably seen, if you watch my videos regularly, are grey and white, so this will go very nicely. It says Rise and Shine. As I said, I've seen it for a long time. It was £9. I've been eyeing it up, but I actually made the move and just bought it because we've got a couple of bath mats. I have 2 that I bought, like Christmassy ones that I've been using, but one of them's got bleach all over it, so it needs to go in the bin. And then I've got a couple of those memory foam ones, but they're plastic backed, and if you put them in the tumble dryer, it all crinkles up or it rips, and it's not ideal. So these are great because you can stick them in the tumble dryer. And so I got that for the bathroom, which I thought was very nice. Rise and Shine. I did also need some wine glasses. Did you know that B&M don't sell wine glasses? Well, mine doesn't anyway. There were none. There were some picnic ones. I don't want plastic ones. I want proper wine glasses. We've got 2 left. I had a really nice set from IKEA, chunky ones. All 4 have now broken, so I need to get some more. So I might have to make a trip to IKEA, which is fine because who doesn't like a trip to IKEA, and also Andrew needs some Ziploc bags for the Lego business, so I can go and get some of those. So I might go at the weekend, Saturday. Yes, I think I might go on Saturday. This is my problem. I've got a whole free weekend. I was like, oh, I can relax, and now I'm telling you I'm going on an 8-mile walk and I'm going to IKEA. So there you go. My free weekend is no longer a free weekend. Finally, I bought this, and I feel like I might have paid a bit too much. This was £12. It is a washing basket, a collapsible one. It's an Addis one. We have the square ones that where the sides flick in and then it collapses. I've got 2 of those, but one of them is completely trashed and broken. I think because Andrew keeps putting them, well, he used to put them in his car, in his van, and stack heavy stuff in them, and they've broken over time. But this is a collapsible one, and it's a little bit bigger. If I push that down, you can see. Oh, there we go. So that, nice big washing basket. So I generally have 2. I have one for ironing, which I leave on the side until it gets over full and nobody's got any clothes left, and then I have to do the ironing. And then I have one that I use just to distribute, to take clothes up and down the stairs, all the non-iron stuff like underwear and stuff like that. So this will be used for one or the other, probably the non-iron stuff that I transport up and down the stairs. And it was 12 quid, which I feel like is quite expensive for a wash basket, but as long as it does the job, I guess that's okay. So that's it. That's all I bought from B&M. So not a massive haul, but some nice stuff all the same. In fact, I shall put these bits into said washing basket to take up the stairs, so that's handy. As I say, I wanted to buy some other things. I did also buy Archie like a plushy mushroom thing in Home Sense. He had, I think his girlfriend had bought him a little squishmallow thing for birthday or Christmas or something, and the dog got hold of it and ripped it apart, so I felt a bit bad. So I saw this big mushroom one that was very cute in Home Sense, so I bought that for Archie and he was very chuffed. But that's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed this haul and little catch up. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. If you can possibly spare 50p for my challenge, then I would be hugely grateful, and you can do that by clicking the link below, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
Told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention.